In the year 1757, a blue dawn breaks over the American frontier. 3 figures move through the chill, their breath misting in the air. A musket clicks, a stag's head rises, and a single shot cracks through the silence. This is our introduction to Hawkeye and his Mohican family, Chingachgook and Uncas, men living by an ancient code at the edge of a vanishing world. Their path soon collides with travelers from another world, Cora and Alice Munro, daughters of a British colonel, escorted by the dutiful Major Duncan Heyward. When their guide, Magua, reveals his betrayal, it is the frontiersmen who intervene, guiding the party through ambush and ash toward the besieged Fort William Henry. Here, the film's central conflicts ignite. Colonel Munro embodies imperial honor, while Magua's vengeance is fueled by a deep wound from the past. Written law fails, personal loyalties are tested, and a promise made beside a waterfall to stay alive, to find one another, becomes the story's beating heart. The film's incredible realism is no accident. It's grounded in a devotion to authenticity, with actors enduring months of rigorous woodcraft training. They learned to track, fight, and load working flintlock muskets under stress, their exhaustion and skill palpable in every scene. The forts were hand-built, the tomahawks forged by smiths, and the costumes hand-sewn. You feel the mud on their boots because the cast and crew truly lived in that world, making the smoke, wind, and terrain an active participant in every battle. 5 key scenes define the film's soul. The opening hunt establishes the natural balance Hawkeye strives to protect. The siege of the fort showcases the brutal chaos of colonial warfare. The waterfall promise crystallizes the central romance against a backdrop of imminent danger. The Surrender Road ambush shatters the illusion of civilized rules, exposing the raw savagery of the conflict.
And finally, the climactic duel on the ridge, a breathtaking sequence of pursuit and retribution, resolves the narrative with a quiet that aches with loss. This emotional weight is carried by one of cinema's most iconic soundtracks. The soaring fiddle of the gale, layered over a percussive drumbeat by Trevor Jones and Randy Edelman, becomes the theme for survival and endurance. The score knows when to swell with passion and when to fall silent, letting the sound of footfalls and held breaths build unbearable tension. Test audiences overwhelmingly praised the music, and their feedback also led to trims for pacing. Deleted scenes, primarily exposition, were removed across various cuts to tighten the focus on the romance and action, ensuring the film's relentless momentum. On a mid-range budget, the film more than doubled its cost, proving a massive success. Its hidden lore is woven into the details, nods to the real Fort William Henry, the history of Highland regiments, and the subtle beadwork marking different native nations. The ultimate message is one of harmony. It suggests that before laws, nations, or empires, there must be a fundamental respect for life and the land. For its fierce, aching, and precise craft, this film earns a score of 90 out of 100. It's a story where codes of honor collide, leaving a legacy that hums with power long after the final frame.